RTC Viva Bike Vegas is an event that every cyclist will be able to enjoy. There's a different ride for every level of experience, and a little later in the program we'll talk more about the routes and all the fun things the RTC has planned for the big day. Now, whether you're dusting off that bicycle that's been sitting in your garage or you're riding your 100th century ride, rides like this one bring out the best in our valley and our residents. So one Saturday morning, I joined a trio of riders who welcomed me to tag along as they trained for RTC Viva Bike Vegas. But to keep up, I brought one of these. It's an electric assist bicycle. I wanted to learn firsthand about the Valley cyclists, so let's take a look. Alan Pinkerton is Clark County's Assistant Director with Air Quality Environmental Management. He tells us his job helping our valley breathe a little easier is just an extension of his enjoyment of the outdoors.
One of the things I've always done in my life is try and find and make time for recreation.
And sure enough, one early Saturday morning in Henderson, I found Alan training with longtime friends Dick Wimmer and Howard Vandermeer for the RTC Viva Bike Vegas Century Ride.
We're doing a 50 mile today, and I got to get ready for this 100-mile century ride the end of next month.
I'll admit, I stuck out like a sore thumb, but that's okay because although Alan looks the part, he's relatively new to the sport.
I've been riding my bike since I was a kid, but road bike and doing this and being serious about it about 2 months now.
Only 2 months and Alan is headed out to do his first 50 miles, training for the 118 in October.
I've never ridden 50, so today will be a big deal.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna join you on my cheater bicycle.
Okay, that works. I want to ride that before the day's over. It looks fun.
That whirring noise you hear as I bring up the back of the pack is an electric motor on my bicycle. I knew the cruiser that I've used in other on-the-move stories wasn't going to keep up with the wind off these guys' backs, so I decided to get creative. And for a while, I was able to keep up. I'm not going to be able to keep up on the downhills because at a certain speed, the engine cuts out, and they're just faster than me, no matter how hard I pedal. But whether it's a cruiser, a road bike, or an electric assist bicycle, one of the great things about riding recreationally and participating in a ride like the Viva Bike Vegas is the fresh perspective it gives you on our region.
You see a different part of town when you're riding a bike or when you're walking. You see more of it than you see when you're driving in a car.
While most of our trip followed the road, a larger portion of Alan's training would utilize the part of the 700 miles dedicated to bike trails throughout the valley, and that system is still growing.
One of the things that's really exciting about this valley is the number of trails that are being built within the Las Vegas area. All the cities are working with Clark County and with RTC and with the federal agencies as well to identify a network system, if you will, of trails that will connect people with places.
And connection is what cycling is all about, not just with the cyclists you ride with or the scenery you pass, but as Alan points out, there's a deeper connection within oneself.
I like the fact that you can get a pace and get a rhythm and then just stay with it. There's a life lesson there.
This ride was filled with lessons, especially for me. As our team started a steady 1.5 mile climb, I knew I had the will to keep up, but the winding down of my motor was telling me another story. This is what separates the men from the machines. At some point, the battery's gonna die. In no time at all, the group rejoined me at the top of the hill and continued on for what would be 58 miles that Saturday morning. A few days later, we caught up with Alan to see if he felt he was ready for his first century ride.
I'm mentally ready for the 100, let me put it that way, emotionally. I would like to do another couple of 60 and maybe a 70 mile between now and then. What will my time be? Time will tell. I don't know. I just want to finish.